on because probably I have about 3 or 4 minutes left. One of these is that I think sitting here in Bengal, I was surprised. There were slogans which were completely unnecessary. Jai Shri Ram, Jai this, Jai that. And in the land of Bengal, in Calcutta, nobody said Jai Hind. Have we forgotten Netaji? And the word Hind, it's a very Urdu word. And he gave that consciously. And look at the history of the INA movement, where he built his different regiments on the basis of the entire galaxy of the freedom struggle. Maulana Azad regiment, Mahatma Gandhi regiment, Jawaharlal Nehru regiment. So this tradition of Bengal, nobody talked about. I'm really surprised because as historians, in fact, we often say, if you're going to Bengal, the first thing you're going to hear about is Netaji. And the whole evening went by. Why is it? Because in this entire narrative, Netaji stands out like a sore thumb. Because everything he did, everything he stood for, including when he joined, took the help of fascist governments, which he did, and for which we have various questions, but he never compromised on secularism. He never, the person who was with him till the end was a Muslim. And so I'm saying that I'm really surprised. Again, the whole interpretation that is being placed on Vivekananda and on Aurobindo, as a historian, I would say it's a completely wrong interpretation. This was not Hindutva as we understand it today. You can say that they were admirers of Sanatan Dharma, and so was, I can give you quotations from Mahatma Gandhi, where there's a greater praise even of Hinduism. He'll never give up, he said, Hinduism. He'll never give up his religion for anything, he says. And his religion was Hinduism, and he said it from the rooftops. But this is not the interpretation of Hinduism that you are imposing upon Aurobindo and you are imposing upon Vivekananda. Vivekananda, remember what he said. And I mean, you quoted him actually, so I don't want to repeat. My time is already run out, I think, yes. But I want to say that when you're making your arguments for Hindutva against, whether it needs, Hinduism needs protection or not, at least don't try all the time to borrow other people's grandparents. I mean, there is something a little embarrassing about it. And if these are really your grandparents, how come you've never asked for a Bharat Ratna for anybody but Savarkar? Thank you.
Thank you, Mridula. Very comprehensive remarks. That will meet with agreement and disagreement of a similar nature. Members of the House, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful audience. And as the temperature dips, showed us the blood sugar, we have to get to the final part of the debate that you, the members of the House, sitting through it this evening, which way were you swayed? For us, it was like watching a tennis match. Whenever each one of them was speaking, we were almost swayed to one side and next to the other. But the end of it all, we have to come out of this evening having an impression, having an idea in our minds. When we were younger, there were a lot of national debates. But when we formed the CDC, we thought that we have to debate for the nation. Because the people of the nation will have a lot of questions in their minds. The questions which should not cause either societal or internal turmoil. Questions that we, the people of this city, have the courage of conviction to sit down, to dissect, to debate, and then it is now the time for you to give your opinion. So those of you who sided with the opposition, remember the motion of this evening. The motion of this evening read, Hinduism needs protection from Hindutva. So those of you who have formed an opinion in favor of the opposition to what Swapan Das Gupta, Sai Deepak, Agnimitra Paul, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi told you all, put your hands up. Can we have a bit of light in the audience? You had a bit of audience light before? Okay. Thank you. Okay, wait a minute. We'll take a call. Let me see. I think a bit of audience light in the back was held. You had a light earlier on.
I can't see in the end.
No. Please let's have a little bit of light in the end. Now, those of you who think and who opine for the proposition, you agree with the motion, you agree with Mahua, Ashutosh, Mani and Ruchika that Hinduism does need protection from Hindutva, put your hands up. Huh? Right. I think on this evening, my impression will be that this House has not voted distinctly for one side or the other. So this motion carries on. And we the people, we the society, we the country, congratulate the speakers for debating absolutely elegantly, at times ferociously, and we will take some more time to make our minds up. Thank you so very much. You've been a fantastic audience. Thank you.